What's going on, dudes? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and we're gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts. Okay, we're gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts because it's one of Square Enix best titles, along with the Final Fantasy series. Kingdom Hearts is like right next to it. It's just like it's like Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. These are like the two, Square Enix money makers. So Square Enix has been making a lot of remakes. We got the Final Fantasy VII remake recently. It was confirmed that Final Fantasy IX remake will be, will be coming out soon. It's actually in the making. It has been coming out. And by the way, sorry about my eye. Well, this eye. Sorry about my eye. It's just that I been having a little bit of an eye condition, so I don't look that great. Sorry, guys. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII remake was made by Square Enix, and they've been thinking about remaking a lot of their titles. They want to remake Final Fantasy VIII. We've learned that, and also other companies. They've just been bringing back a lot of old titles from the PlayStation One, PlayStation Two, GameCube. Just really reviving a lot of old games and bringing it with better graphics and gameplay for the next generation, right? And Tetsuya Nomura hinted at his retirement when he was talking about Final Fantasy. No, no, not Final Fantasy. When he was talking about Kingdom Hearts 4. So, Kingdom Hearts 4, after that game is completed, once it's released, the question is, will Nomura retire, or is he going to continue on with Kingdom Hearts? Because he is the main director of Kingdom Hearts. Keep that in mind. But this means that most likely the story is going to end in Kingdom Hearts 4. We don't know for sure, but most likely it's going to end because he's very close to retirement. Now, the retirement age in Japan is 65. And Tetsuya Nomura, he is currently 55 years old. So he's 10 years away from retirement, we could say. 10 years away. So he still has quite a lot of time. But you got to remember, with AAA games, it takes like 5 years to make one game. That's what sucks about AAA. It's just so much. It takes so much time, so much money. So it's like, you know, don't make one game. That game will take like 5 years to make with a big team, a huge budget, and then nowadays they don't even make all their money back. So there could be a lot of losses from here all the way to the day that you know Kingdom Hearts 4 is released. But after Kingdom Hearts 4, what's going to happen? Okay, what's going to happen? And I think Tetsuya Nomura really is estimating his lifespan in with Square Enix, right? Because within the next few years, Kingdom Hearts 4 is obviously going to be released, and then what comes after Kingdom Hearts 4? Once the conclusion of Kingdom Hearts is comes to an end, once the complete series comes to an end, because this is supposed to be like the final installment, so they say. What else is left? I know, and you know very well, that Square Enix is gonna want to keep the Kingdom Hearts franchise alive, obviously. And when you don't have the original director, what happens is that the companies usually go back and remake things. That's what Disney has been doing. So a lot of companies has been doing just remakes. So they're gonna try to like resell people, the same game, just with better graphics. It's been happening. Okay, it's been happening. Final Fantasy VII Remake is basically just it's the same franchise, just it looks better on PlayStation 4 and 5. With new gameplay, and I think that's the same thing that's gonna happen with Kingdom Hearts. Once Kingdom Hearts 4 is over, they're just gonna remake Kingdom Hearts, the original Kingdom Hearts for PlayStation 2, right? The very, very, very first Kingdom Hearts, the very, very original. They're going to try to remake it with better graphics, improve gameplay, and then give it right back to us for $100. With inflation, $100, and that's not too far off, man. That's not too far off with inflation. You best believe that price range for games is very, very possible. So keep that in mind. And yeah, so yeah, I think that Kingdom Hearts 1 The original Kingdom Hearts will be remaked, um, along with every other popular title from Square Enix. It's kind of inevitable. I think once obviously it's gonna be years from now, but they gotta take their best titles and resell it to the next generation, because I'm pretty sure that Gen Alpha they're not gonna have much knowledge about Kingdom Hearts, and they're gonna bring it back. They're going to bring it back, and along with other games, obviously, other titles from the early 2000s. Square Enix is gonna try to revive those. Most likely, there has been discussions about remaking Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X has been remastered multiple times. There's like an HD version, but the game is still so popular that people are, Square Enix is thinking about remaking it and reselling it to the new generation, because the new generation they haven't had that great experience that we've had, or so I like to think. You know, gaming back then was better. PlayStation 2 gaming was absolutely dope. The PlayStation 2 was such a great console. You have no idea. But anyways, yeah. So Final Fantasy X. I know there's supposed to be like a Final Fantasy X Part 3 in discussions that they're supposed to be producing it, but they probably haven't gotten around to it because they're too busy with the Final Fantasy 7 series, the Kingdom Hearts 4, and yeah, Square Enix, they don't make multiple games like they used to. So you know, it, it's it's gonna be quite a battle for them. But eventually, do expect it. Do expect it. They're gonna bring back more titles. Um, they remaked Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 3 for the Nintendo DS. Yeah, Final Fantasy 3 for the Nintendo DS. They remade it with 3D, kind of like chibi type of characters. It's we're gonna see more of that. You also have to think about Square Enix partnership with Disney. Disney being at the state that they are, Disney is basically just losing so much money. They're desperate for any type of franchise that brings in an extra dollar. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna ask Square Enix to do something with Kingdom Hearts, right? Anything, anybody that's partnered with Disney, they're gonna ask them to do things that will make them more money, because Disney is just desperate, and Kingdom Hearts is still linked to Disney. And I think that could change in the future. Knowing Square Enix, they might make an entire series of Kingdom Hearts that has nothing to do with the Disney worlds. You know, but that's for another discussion. Disney might want Square Enix to do something with Kingdom Hearts in the future. And you know that Disney has been remaking a lot of movies. That's basically all they do. Disney, they just take movies and just remake, 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 and sequels and sequels and sequels and more sequels and more sequels. And yeah, this trend is just going to continue. So yeah, but whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. Guys, it's your boy and the Matrix. Godspeed, baby.